Hey everybody, Steve here, and let's take a look at all the stories we're following from the AFR Newsdesk for July 5th, 2016. So welcome back to the show, back from vacation, back from 4th of July celebration. I hope that everyone had a wonderful and safe weekend. To start off the show, first off, I have some sad news to pass along for anyone who has not heard. We lost a really great member of the sports board gaming community this past week. If anyone knew Fran Larkin, he went by the name Hairlegger on the Delphi forums, and he was just a wonderful person, a really great ambassador for our community, and it's really a great loss for us that he is no longer with us. I had the opportunity to meet him a couple of occasions, and really just such a fantastically happy and wonderful person to be around. He is definitely going to be missed. I know that the greatest tribute that we could give Fran is to continue to enjoy playing out games on your tabletop. And if you get a chance, every time you get a new baseball season set, break it in with a game between the Red Sox and the Yankees. That was one of Fran's favorite things to do, and it's certainly something that I will be doing every time I get a new season set. So in a story that actually broke before I went on vacation and just didn't get a chance to cover is a blast from the past coming back to us, and that's Sherco Grand Slam Baseball. Brian Martin and Hot Stove Games have received the rights from Steve Lachey, who was the designer of Sherco, and they're going to bring back the 1988 version of the game, which, as many of you may know, has been out of print for several years now. It's going to get a new graphical overhaul, and it's going to be available in both a PDF and a print version, and it's going to be for sale over on the ASG Games website. So lots of exciting information about this game coming out. We'll keep you covered on all new developments, and in the meantime you can follow the Sherco company. I'll post a link to their website down below, and they also have their own forums over in the Delphi forums, and that link will be down below as well. Over on Kickstarter, the Hat Trick Players expansion has funded and reached a couple of its first stretch goals. There are more teams being added to this, it seems, every couple of days. You can head on over to the Kickstarter link. I'll put it right up here and also down below in the links, so you can check that out. That campaign has 16 more days to fund, so who knows how many more teams will be added to the set. An item that was brought to my attention from a friend of the show, Everett Hathaway, is some really neat cigar box stadiums that are for sale on a Etsy website. Cigar Box Stadiums out of Sacramento, California. They have several baseball-themed sets available. For instance, if you're a fan of the 1912 World Champion Red Sox, you can pick up this box. You can see what the outside looks like. Then the inside, it has a picture of all the players from that, and then what the inside of the box looks like as well. These are all handmade. They're actually fairly inexpensive. This one's only $22, but there's various ones available. I'll post a link to his Etsy page down below so you can check out those cigar box stadiums. And then finally in the news, a couple of items from over at play.com. While I was away, their monthly newsletter came out, and once again, it was filled with lots of goodies, just like it is every month. In particular was their annual free download of the Baseball All-Star players that are available for their History Maker baseball game set. I'll post a link to that download below so you can play out the All-Star game before it happens next weekend. And also included in that download is a neat little mini game so you can run your own home run derby. This is a fan-created mod that works pretty well, so you can even have a home run derby before you play out the All-Star game. Also in that play.com newsletter were updates on the next releases that are coming out. Specifically, the 2 new football seasons that will be coming out for second season. Both the 2015 Pro Season and the 2016 Football America set are going to be coming out on July 27th, and there is a preview of those sets on the play.com site. And in addition, this year for the Football America set, there is a sort of a cheat sheet that you can look at that gives you a quick breakdown on the strengths and weaknesses and the letter grade for each of the teams, so you can sort of get an idea on who's going to be a favorite to win and who's going to be looking at the draft for next year. Again, really excited to see those sets coming out. They're due to come out on July 27th. Now let's take a look at new releases. We've got an all football, or in America here, an all soccer release this week for new releases. First up, over at Diggin Deep Sports, they've released the 2015-16 UEFA League and the 2016 World's Game Club League for both their Digging Deep World's Game and Glory on the Pitch. Both of those sets are available as a PDF download or as a printed set. David Troppins has released another new set for his Net Results soccer game, the 2015-16 La Liga set, in addition to the recently released English Premier League set. Over on Gary Brown's Quick Fixture football site, there are 8 new leagues available for download. As always, those are completely free downloads there. And then finally, over at Play.com, they've released the 2015-16 English Pro League set for their Soccer Blast game. And now it's time for channel updates. So last time on the show, I had a special question of the week contest in celebration of reaching 1,000 subscribers. And it was to give away my copy of the old Replay Games version of second season football. So thank you to everybody who left a comment about what their most prized tabletop possession was. It was a lot of fun reading through this. I had a lot of great entries. So I just did the random drawing, and the winner is Ron Emch. Ron, congratulations, and thank you for being a longtime supporter of the show. I was really happy when I saw your name come up in the random draw. Ron left a comment that his favorite possession, or most prized possession, is he actually has a copy of Star Wars Queen's Gambit. So if anybody knows, that's a game that was released somewhere around the time of Episode 1. And it's based on a lot of the battles that were fought and the climax of that movie. And it has become somewhat of a collector's item. So Ron, I'm a little jealous that you have that in your collection. And then he even went on to mention his second and third most prized possession, which is a deluxe version of the Turf Master horse race game. And then he has a signed autograph of Coach Boone from Remember the Titans fame. So really great stories there, Ron. Thank you for sharing, and congratulations on your win. Please shoot me an email to stevenatower@gmail.com and let me know the address that you'd like your prize sent to. Again, thank you to everybody who left comments, and thank you to everybody who has given their support over the past almost 3 years now for the channel. We've actually hit 1,015 just today, so who knows, the next big milestone could be right around the corner. And other channel updates, my 24-team double elimination tournament that I'm running with all of the all-time franchise great teams for History Maker Baseball is down to its final 4 teams. And the winner's bracket is Boston and Houston. And Boston will be traveling to Houston for what should be a fantastic matchup with Pedro Martinez taking on Roger Clemens. And so the winner of that will move on to the finals undefeated, and the loser will have to fight their way back in. Down in the loser's bracket is the New York Mets and San Diego, who have both went on pretty impressive runs to reach this far in the tournament, fighting their way through the loser's bracket. The New York team has actually had 2 walk-off wins So they very easily could have not have made it anywhere near this far. So they've been an exciting team to watch. They have some really great starting pitching, and it seems like very timely hitting on their side. So I should be finishing that up probably within the next week. I'm going to try to do a live broadcast of the final championship game. I'll let you guys know on my Facebook page and on Twitter when that's going to take place. And other channel updates, I'm still working on my review of Soccer City. I think I am ready to start filming sometime over the next week, and I will of course let everybody know when that goes up, and you'll see it here on the channel. And then for my next reviews, while I was out on vacation, I received 2 new games. I received Roll Saga Baseball, so we'll start digging into that in the next couple of weeks. And then also I will be getting Stratomatic onto my table here in the next couple of weeks. So for anybody who has followed the channel, you know that I'm very new, so to speak, compared to others in the sports board gaming hobby. So I have never actually played Stratomatic on the tabletop. So I'm looking forward to getting that into my rotation, and I will be doing a review of that sometime over the summer. Other than that, the live Monday night show will go back on its normal schedule next week, and I'll be doing the news on Tuesday evening. Alright everybody, that is all for now. Thank you for watching. My name's Steve, and until next time, get out there, have fun, play games, and I'll see you after further review.